My name is Amin Mortazavi. I'm the General Manager of Imaging and Printing Group for HP in the Middle East.
Hi, could you give me an overview of the highlights of HP's presence at GTEx this year?
Well, like every year, we take GITEX as a great opportunity to launch our new products for the fall time frame. As you know, we do twice a year new product launch, once in the spring and once in the fall. And this year, actually for 2009, the focus has been on the fall of launching the new products.
And which would be some of the key products that you've launched?
Well, we are launching a series of products and solutions to address every segment of the market. Let me start with the consumer segment, where we are launching a series of intelligent printers, if you want to. Why intelligent? Because of two main features. The first feature is that on every PhotoSmart printer, you have a big display where you can edit the pictures on the printer without having it connected to a computing unit. This is number one, and number two is that we have a series of products that can be connected directly to the web, where you can download the latest stock market or whatever website is your favorite.
And what about for business users?
On the SMB side, which is a vast segment of the market in the Middle East, we are introducing a series of color laser jets and multifunctional printers, which really is adapted to the usage of that segment. Especially, if I may bring out the color laser jets, where we're going to launch an A3 color laser jet with a very, very affordable price. Also in terms of maintaining the printer and total cost of ownership. On the corporate side of the market, as we see the trend in the Middle East going towards outsourcing your printing business, we are working on implementing a solution which we call it MPS, which stands for Managed Print Services, where we can go and offer an outsourcing to the corporate business and corporate clients, where they can outsource their printing business to us entirely.
Obviously, the last year hasn't been easy for businesses across the region and globally. What are the key concerns that you've heard from your customers, especially
the spending
SMBs?
of the customers has been down, but I believe in this part of the world where the governments are not dependent on tax, and the governments have their own very high income, and every government has their own visions, it is easy to implement because you have the funds available. Now, this GITEX in specific will be an indicator how the economy is going to come back. But at the same time, we have been achieving our numbers throughout the last year. Now, to judge this year, we need to wait for the year to end.
Managed print services would obviously be beneficial to businesses looking to cut costs.
Absolutely.
And streamline their expenses.
Absolutely.
How would you help a CIO make a business case for it to CEOs and CFOs?
Well, basically how it works that we go and visit the customer, we do an analysis on site, we look at the current cost of their printing, and then we come with a proposal which also is embedded with a cost saving. So that would be easy to convince the client to move over to MPS. The fact is that we did not have this capability in the past in the Middle East, but with the coming year we will have this capability, and I believe it goes in line with what you said, that the corporate clients are really looking into saving their costs, and we believe that we do have the best matching solution for them.
In the current scenario, businesses are also finding it difficult to get financing for whether it's their infrastructure or what. Do you offer any support or installments?
This is the entire behind the MPS. The reason we were not able to provide MPS offerings in the Middle East was that we did not have HP Finance in the region, but HP Finance is moving into the region, and for the first step we're going to go with the MPS solution, and of course in the future we'll look at the market and see how the demand is, and maybe we'll extend our financial offering.
Okay. What advice would you give to businesses during such times? As HP, as an industry leader, what would be your advice to them?
Well, I can tell you what we do. It is really important to keep your market share. It doesn't matter in which business you are, but as the economy is not responding as it used to, so it is very important to keep your market share. And that doesn't matter how you look at it. It can be the share of wallet or your market share in the market. And this is the advice that I would give. This is something that we are doing.
Do you see the trend of going green as mere words, or do you see a genuine interest in from regional businesses?
It is becoming very much genuine after the governments of the Middle East are really putting this element on their agenda, and we from our side have started to do an offering in the UAE and in Saudi Arabia where we're going to take back the toners, the used toners, and send them to recycling site where we recycle them and then turn them into printers again.
Which industries have you seen more movement even during such times? Obviously banking, finance, they have suffered, real estate would have suffered, but there must be some industries that have sort of sustained growth, or at least managed to.
Well, basically, if you look at the telecommunication sector, it's still flying high. If you look at the government sector, we are very pleased with the business that we are doing with our government customers. And the rest of the market will come definitely back, because I believe the customers are being really tired as being talked at that they do not have the money to spend. They do have the money to spend, and I hope that GITEX will be a very good opportunity for all of us actually, because we are at the end of the day, we are all consumers, to prove it that we want to spend again.
Do you think that during such times, does it help to be a big and well-known brand, or is
Oh,
the
absolutely, and it doesn't matter in which times we are talking. It is always helpful to be a very known brand, and this will help you again to keep your market share, because in the times when the economy is tough, people go back and rely on the names and brands that they know.
Right. Thank you.